first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a training card pass. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Bernie and the Heat and Fear. Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for a picture meeting giveaway. Come to the game and get a picture of your favorite mascot, Bernie. And we'll be here for our giveaway. That gives the Silver Seagull Festival of the Committee shares safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using...
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges, Guerschon Yabusele out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center position. And for Miami, we've got Kel'el Ware, Norman Powell out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the 4. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Now here's Bridges. Anunoby finds Yabusele to the wing, right side. Here's Brunson outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Brunson against Hero. Over Brunson. Hero, no good. And let's switch from Allie.
I caught up with the coach for Miami. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Powell. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. Lets it go from deep. Hero, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. New York making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Knicks substitution. Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
Great addition. Shams Charania with the report.
Bad pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
4 on the clock. Here's Hero. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hero against Westbrook. Here's Jovic. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Norman Powell for 3.
An extremely reliable three-point weapon. Powell is taking that every chance he gets.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Miami has possession after the basket by New York on the other end. Hero, the pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. No points so far. Hero on the wing. Shoots over Westbrook. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
They set the pick. Bridges outside. There's the triple. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from Bridges.
Dang, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat breaker dance crew.
Miami going with a whole new group out there. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Huckporty comes in for Yabusele. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
New York leading by 6. Outside McBride. Pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Jaquez. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP inside. Pounded by Westbrook. And there's a 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Towns. Softly drops in the floater. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much. Of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Again, MP missing.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Robinson passes to McBride. Towns for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defenses.
So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Fontecchio. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Clarkson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Westbrook. Brunson against MP with the step back. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Now here's MP. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. That one's down for Brunson.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. From deep, MP misses that shot. Struggling now, shooting 1 for 8.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Brunson outside. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Larson's checked in for Norman Powell. And a switch here also for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. So it's Miami now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. MP up top. Brunson defending. MP, the pass to Jovic. And here's Ware. Tries to break his ice. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Yabusele outside. Stolen by MP. The floater. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
So he gets them both. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Westbrook, he's checked in for New York.
Russell Westbrook.
29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Brunson. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Oh. 19 seconds left to play in the half. Clock at 6. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Takes it in. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the New York Knicks.
We expect them to come out and play well. That's what good teams do.
This could have been a trap game for them, but they set the tone early, and I like what I'm seeing, man. I like it. I like it.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Looking at the Knicks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Heat trail by 8. They've got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware out there with Norman Powell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Brunson against Hero. It's rebounded by New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Towns. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Offensive rebound. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Towns has got 6 points.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Easy work inside for Towns.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
It's Powell on the wing. Anunoby covering. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Bridges, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Jovic. No points yet. Hero for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Out to Bridges. The three ball. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell surveying the D. They set the pick. Over on Anunoby. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
That one falls to Powell. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Larson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. And so Powell nails them both. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Robinson. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson. Work it inside.
That's been typical of their performance in creating good shots.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to MP. 1:27 left to play in the third. Fades and shoots. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for Miami. Fontecchio's checked in for Ware. And Mitchell subbed in for Powell. New York also changing it up. Dadier, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Bridges. MP shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Brunson. Clarkson passes to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Drops in the three. Dajier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And MP knows that good. Things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Hero. Huck Porty's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. New York leading by 13. Here's Clarkson, and it's New York scoring again.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, McBride. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's MP. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires for 3. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. New York out in front, leading by 17. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Russell Westbrook out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. And so MP will bring it up for Miami. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking. Take that into account.
Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Here's Westbrook. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it.
One shot.
It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Knicks leading by 19. The 3 is up. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first.